As promised, I'm going to tear this down. I'm going to rebuild it on a Hack Fab carbon fiber chassis with Trill sway bars, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to go so much faster and weigh so much less. It's going to be game changing. What? What this? You ought to know by now you can't build a custom carbon fiber monster truck without a proper mustache. God, you guys got a lot to learn. Here's the Hack Fab Losi LMT Starfighter XL chassis. Part number HFB01052. This is our chassis rails, electronics tray, and battery tray. And the partridge in a pear tree. Next up, we got front and rear. Jesus. Here we go. We got front and rear sway bars from Trill. Part number X002V2V9VF. Those will be going on. They said in the description for the chassis you can't reuse the stock ones, they'll hit the chassis or something. So I'm taking their word for it. We're going to put those on. And then when it's all done, we're going to hide it all underneath this J Concepts truck body. It's a 2014 Chevy 1500 single cab MT body with decal sheets. Part number 0372 for a mere $44. All right, I'm going to try and videotape most of this build. I'm not going to bore you with too much. I know some of you want to see it. Most of you probably don't. You just want to see the end product, and you want to see this baby get bashed around and pop some wheelies and fly through the air like a real monster truck. So I'm going to get into it. I'm going to set the camera up somewhere so you don't have to stare at my beautiful face. You just get to look at my meat hooks, just manhandling this thing for the next couple hours. But we'll shorten it all up into a couple minutes. How about that? Then we're going to get this baby to the track and try it out. If you didn't see any of my other monster truck videos, go back through and check them out. You'll see I took the stock LMT tires, ground them down in the slicks for racing on clay dirt, and worked really good. Right now it has Trill adjustable lower links with associated B74.2 wheeler shocks on front and rear. And if you watch the videos I made on that, you can see the improvements in lap times and how much better it did. And other than that, it's stock. But we're going to switch it onto this chassis right now. I really got to get an electric driver. Jesus, those are long-winded, man. That was just the 4 body mounts. Pop the shocks off, get the axles out, take the battery tray out, electrics, get it down to just the frame rails, and we'll see what we got to take apart to get the frame rails separated. The Hack Fab chassis didn't come with instructions, but it says they're on their website. You can print them out or look at them. I'm not sure if I want to do the adult thing and actually print them out. Maybe I'll take a glance at them. Maybe I'll just wing it. Yeah, I'm going to wing it. I'm in a wing it mood. The heck is that piece? The motor side chassis rail is 177.5 grams. Same side in the carbon fiber Hack Fab is 82.8. That's like what? More than half. Stock one weighs more than twice as much. All right. This was a good investment. Probably a better investment than that Taco Bell I just got. I gotta clean this table off. This is driving me nuts. I'm gonna see if I can wing this and put it together without the instructions. Which way does this go? Yeah, we'll go with this. This thing practically builds itself. All right, besides my run to Taco Bell, it's probably only been about an hour, and kept moving right along. Pretty straightforward. I took a glance at the instruction pictures just to make sure I wasn't putting something on backwards, but I got the one rail on, transmission and motor back in, and the idler gear and stuff. That's all nice and snug. And let's see, this is gonna go, this is the front, rear. I'm gonna take this other chassis, I'm gonna start putting on the other chassis rail. And here are, the kit comes with these two pieces, which will be down in the center like this. One's for the battery, or maybe this is for the battery. I don't know, I didn't read too much. I didn't read too far in the instructions. But one's for the battery, one's for the electronics. They go inside the chassis rails like this at an angle, both pointing downward. And it comes with a strap for your battery. I don't know if I'm supposed to use these with the stock ones. I thought you couldn't use the stock ones. That's why I got the trills. I don't know. I'll get to that, cross that bridge when I come to it. And these are the cross brace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 center supports. One goes here, 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 and back here, I believe. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I'll figure out where these go. So far, pretty easy, not too frustrating. Actually, not frustrating at all. I just emailed HackFab. I'm not sure if I got shorted or not, but in the instruction page, it shows 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. One up here, run here. 5 and 6. I only got 5 in the little baggie. I don't know if something changed, because then their picture that has this assembled, it doesn't show one in the front here above the servo, so maybe they don't include that. And you also have the option of picking what type of body mount you want, and I picked one of the, I think it's a Traxxas Stampede one. It came with the body mounts. But it didn't come with the piece that shows there's a piece that fits in this little slot right here on the chassis that the body mount bolts to. I didn't get those flat pieces, so I emailed them a nicely worded email because I'm not a jerk, and maybe something's changed. Maybe that wasn't included. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna get as far as I can, and to see if I got to go buy them parts or they're gonna ship them to me or what. All right, that's enough. I got to get back to work. Get out of here. Freaking love my monster truck. I got the new servo mounted, shocks mounted, links are in. Look at this thing. Good dish. And up next, I am going to put the Trill sway bars on. And I just thought of something. I already got this all together. I hope I wasn't supposed to put these in before I put the chassis plates together, but it looks like they're all separate pieces. I think I can do this afterwards. I hope so. God dang it. I really got to read instructions. About 20 minutes ago, I emailed HackFab and told them about the situation. They said they only ship with 5 of these because the 6th one, if it was up here, it would interfere. So they just haven't updated their instruction page, but they don't ship a 5th one. But these slots, these rectangle slots right here, there's supposed to be a flat carbon fiber piece that goes in there, and that's what the body mounts mount to. Those I did not receive, so they're going to ship them out immediately, they said. And very nice. They got back to me within like 10 minutes, so you can't ask for more than that. Go ahead and open these Trill sway bars. And let's see what we got here. Bearings, ends, the rod. Got 2 short and 2 long bolts. Those are the bearings that go in the chassis, I would take it. Get the ends and 2 grub screws. Let's see if I can figure this out without having to go to the interwebs. I believe that's going to be like that. Yeah, it doesn't go that way, it goes this way. So that would tell me, grub screw in there, the other one in there. These bearings got a shoulder on them. You got a shoulder on them right there. So that tells me that they're just going to push in from the outside to the inside of the chassis. Would make sense to me. Like so. If you can see that. And this piece, I'm assuming this piece goes through and sticks through this way for this to slide onto. Maybe not, I don't know. Let me figure this out. I was wrong, I got to figure it out now. It goes this way into here. I'll line that flat spot up. Let me back this out a little bit. You son of a... This will slide onto here. Long bolt goes through all the way through. Short one is the pinch bolt. And you put that back on your axle. Ta-da! You're hanging out in gay bars. I mean sway bars. Jesus. So I got the sway bars done, and within the hour, HackFab emailed me a tracking number. They had already shipped out the pieces that were missing. Go ahead and open these up and take a quick look. Ooh, they gave me a couple more stickers too. Look at that. These are high quality stickers. These are the pieces I was missing. Carbon fiber, they go right in these slots in the frame rails. And then the Traxxas body mounts, which you get to pick which body mounts you want. I picked the ones I think they're for a Stampede. They'll bolt right into these. And these just get sandwiched in the frame. So I'm going to have to undo everything. I probably shouldn't have put this together, but I couldn't wait. So I'm going to have to loosen everything on one side. Should be able to spread these apart a little bit and get these in here and tighten everything back up. And then I'm going to put the body mounts on, and I got to paint the body, and this thing is ready to go to the track pretty quick. I mentioned they sent me a couple more Sour Patch Kids. It was totally worth the wait. All right, I got both body mounts in. I'm going to go ahead and tighten these bolts back up, sway bars back up, and I'll be back. The HackFab gives you the option to either order the 6715 body mount, and there's another one, I don't remember what it is, but they're both Traxxas mounts. I believe this is, it doesn't say, but I believe this is a Stampede mount. I'm not sure what the other one is, but I just went with this one because this is the one they had in the picture on the website, and I thought it looked cool, so that's what I got. These will bolt right into these two holes, like so. All right, I got the body mounts on. I have the battery tray mounted in, the electronics tray mounted in. Next time you see this thing, it's gonna be 100% monster truck, ready to go. There she is, man. Isn't that thing sweet? Can't really tell it being any lighter by picking it up, but we know it's a little bit lighter. And it's lower, and I think that's going to transfer into the handling on the track. Same homegrown slicks that I ran last time at Big Dog, and we're going to take this thing up to right now and see how it does. The other thing I'm going to change is the body clips. I hate body clips. I'm going to grind these down, drill them, so I can use the factory 2mm hexes with the plastic washers, because body clips suck. Let's get this thing to the track and try it out. And I forgot to charge the battery. Take 5. Done. Oop. Ah, just kidding. Now what? Well, it just came loose. Must have stripped out the servo. I'm gonna have to go back to a servo saver after I rebuild this servo. I can't keep having steering problems. All right, I'm out of here. What the hell is that? What do you want me to do with that, John?
You gotta build it. Build it and drive it.
All right. Whatever you say, I'll do it. I'm not having much luck with the steering in monster trucks, apparently. And I know I don't have a servo saver on there. It's my fault. I'm going to have to just bite the bullet and put a servo saver back on there. I just like the feeling of it without it, but I can't just keep destroying servos. If you go back and watch one of the previous monster truck videos, I ended up busting the housing of the servo, and now the gears in this one are shot. So I guess I'm going to have to find a good servo saver put on there. If you know of what is a good servo saver to put on these things, let me know in the comments below. That way I don't go wasting my money on trying a bunch of different ones, like you probably have or may have. But I'll tell you what, the little bit I got to drive this thing, I didn't notice a ton of difference between the stock chassis and the carbon fiber. I imagine racing this on carpet or something, you would notice a difference. The track was kind of wet this morning. I got there early. The sprinklers were on overnight, and I had to broom the track, and it was pretty slick and cold in there. Conditions definitely weren't as good as they were the last time I ran this and did the tire comparison and stuff. So traction was down, but the thing worked good. The main thing is having the buggy shocks on it with the trill lower links where you can adjust them. That makes the biggest difference. Having the stock wheels on, it's narrower than when I had the J Concepts wheels on there. So I'm going to put those back on with them offset hubs. So this thing's wider. It was definitely more stable with them extended hubs. And it's just going to be, I think by making it wider plus the lower center of gravity, it's all going to come together. And this thing's just going to be the ultimate monster truck. It's got to be. I don't even have that much money in this thing. See ya.